Hello, each thing requires its own time, and if we don't give it the time it needs, we risk to fail. Sometimes we are tempted to do the things faster to obtain the results at once, and it's so risky, and so we can fail. And this text, this I'm commenting today, is surprisingly treating this very argument. Why I think so? Because God is telling us the story about bringing the grain into the earth. And there is God who is doing this job. But surprisingly, that's us who are choosing the ground on which we are coming down, on which we will develop ourselves. Because this depends on the active form of the verbs which is used. This is not that the grain is passive to where it will come. The verb of the Greek word which is used is active one. So we are choosing the environment in which we will grow. And there are many of us, I think especially, this is the temptation of our times, especially with the coming of artificial intelligence, where we can do very many tasks much faster, where we want to receive and see the result of our actions, of the training, of the spiritual work which we are doing, and of our prayer at once, at this very moment. So this is represented by this environment when the grain choose to fall on the rocky area. Rocky area is good because we will receive the sun at once and we grow and see the results, but we will burn out. Then the second story. The second story is maybe not so at once to understand why some grain will choose this environment full of other plants. But the other plants are giving us a shadow. It's much nicer to be there and not at once in the earth. And it's also to choose something which we maybe I will pass to the next section, that this choice of this earth, of going under the earth, is a very courageous one. It's one in which we are sacrificing us because we are dedicating much time and wait for the results. This is such a situation which we don't like. This is working for a long time on something, or praying a long time and every day and every time, but not seeing results. The grain under the earth is not seeing sun, is not seeing other things, is trusting. And this very trust in us, this very persistence, and taking our time, because it's not so that one grain will do this job in one day and another grain will do it in some months. We need all the time. Maybe there are slight differences. So the story is about having trust that things that we do, they need their own time. And if we want to avoid, and I'm coming back to this point where I pass to that, we are risking to face so many troubles and so many suffering as the plant which choose the companionship of other plants. The sorrow and trust only because we didn't want to endure this waiting. What do you think about that? Share with me.